All right, ladies. Y'all say, where she going now? Good morning. Happy Monday. Yes, I am headed somewhere. I'm not going to tell y'all right now, though. You have to. I'm hoping I'll be able to. I can't even explain what God is doing in this season. I posted something this morning. I said, Lord, whatever you're doing in this season, just don't do it without me. My little hair thing is doing its thing back here. So, yeah, that's what I said. I said, whatever you're doing, Father, just don't do it without me. I have to go in the bathroom and fix this little piece right here. Yeah, y'all know how it is when the hair is done. So, yeah, I'm getting ready to step into something for the next 24, 48 hours again. But anyway, guys, there's some divine moves going on right now. But like I said, I'm not going to tell you. I don't know if they'll allow us to record or go live, but I'm due there in about a half an hour, and I'm about 15 minutes away. So, anyway, happy Monday. It's like, Jordan, where are you going? You'll see very soon. Anyway, guys, I just want to say put a big shout out and a thank you for the admins for holding it down over the weekend. You guys put some great articles out there. I'm just saying. Yeah, everybody. My daughter Taisha and Kafara and Dr. Grace, that celery baby. I had my first class last night. Don't play. You know, I don't play with your tips now because they working for me. And but the one that took me over the top, which we go talk about on Sunday at brunch, because it was so much truth in that. I had to back. I read that thing 3 times. I said, Father, help us today, because I'm trying to figure out what is up with all these, you know, me included, power women, you know, going through all of this craziness with men. And I know I would have loved to have had that 40 years ago. Thank you very much. But anyway, so what somebody else said was, I read the actual comments. If you go down to the bottom and, why did they do that? They didn't even put a sign up. And you read the article, you'll see comments at the bottom. And I mean, just girl bosses chiming in. Like, what? And I thought about it. I said, you know, we do like a project, because that's what we do. And I'm listening to it. I'm thinking, you know what? That's the truth. Because we believe that if we work hard enough, we can accomplish anything. And we can. That's why we're where we are, because we know how to get it done. But it don't work in relationships. Because here's what I said. If he's presented himself as a bottle cap, and that's obvious because he has no vision, no plan. I think it was Miles Monroe. If you guys missed the watch party last night, you need to go back and watch it. But Miles Monroe said this. The first question you ought to ask a man is, where the heck is he going? Babe, where you going? You know, because if I'm supposed to be going with you, I need to know where the heck you going. We don't actually be like, you know, so do you love me? No, that is not the question. Where the heck are you going? Because if you're talking about taking me with you, I need a map. Okay? I need a map. So that was really good. I'll just hold on a second, guys. Just get caught in this belt. And so anyway. Oh God, I'm looking at this article and I'm just saying, Father, how here's where I'm at. Because you can't do nothing about the past. How do you get out of it? How do you break that cycle? And that's why you ladies, that you girl bosses, y'all know y'all girl bosses, y'all making the money, got that financial advisor hard at work, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know who you are, but yet you keep running into these whatevers. They call them narcissists, and I've been doing a lot of study on narcissism here lately too, so that word keeps coming up a lot. But yeah, so I'm sitting here looking at this article, so I'm thinking, because there's nothing you can do if you're in the relationship, or now if you're single, there's a lot you can do. If you're married, that's a whole nother question. You need prayer and you need a strategy from God. That's all I'm saying. Hey, that's the truth. You know, you need strategy. What is happening? Okay, you need strategy. You need a strategy, and you need to hear from God. So, but single ladies, get out. Hurry up, get out. But the signs are all there. You know, what they were talking about in the article, I said, Lord have mercy. And I'm looking at it, but I'm like, okay, if you're in it, how do you get out of it? To me, and that's why I say I want to talk about this on at brunch on Sunday, because to me, if I was a single woman, I mean, I don't hesitate. I don't like something, I'm like, I'll cut you off in a minute. That's not always the best always the best way, but it's if I ever, something was posted the other day, it's very hard for you to get trust back from me once you stepped over that line. It's very difficult for me, and probably because I've been in that situation so many times, and so I don't care to repeat. So once you do it, I'm just like, but yeah, that was an incredible article, very eye-opening. But I want you ladies who consider yourself girl bosses in this whole power role that we happen to be stepping in, and everybody's not in that role. Some people, your power role is being a housewife, is being a mother. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are those of us that's called to be out here in these streets. We come in contact with men all the time, and so you got a lot of game playing going on out here. And I've walked on both sides, both the single side and the married side, so I can speak for both. And I thank God for the opportunity. A lot of times when you're going through stuff, you don't know why you're going through it, but this is why. So anyway, if you haven't read that article, please go read that article. And I'm saying this, I like to help people. If I go through something, I don't want anyone else to feel what I felt. So I have a couple of girl bosses. Every one of them have that article in their inbox right now. Every single one of them have that in their inbox right now. And so I just don't want them to go through that, because that was so clear. Those signs were there. I read that, I was like, okay, check. I'm like, oh my God. So, but here's what I said. You guys read what I posted. Once you step in, and a lot of it is because we don't recognize our wealth and value. Once you step into your wealth and value, babe, oh no, now you start sizing up everybody else accordingly. Because I'm like, dude, you a bottle cap. I'm a 32-ounce bottle. You can't handle all of this. I'm like, I'm moving and shaking and, all of that. I'm in and out of the country. I'm doing deals and ministry and business. You have no vision. So what we going to talk about? That's one reason why I told you guys, I said we have to learn how to seamlessly go in and out of these roles. We do very good. I was talking to my friend Mary yesterday. We are very good when it comes to the boss side. We don't do too well with the B side, because we try to bring that boss side inside the house, and man ain't having it, and he shouldn't. That ain't the role for that. Okay, I'm gonna help y'all with that. But why would I give a bottle cap access if he can't even fit in my world as a boss? He's a bottle cap. Why would I give a bottle cap access to my beast playroom, which is really what's happening in that role? Because if she's a boss and she already recognized she can't take him to the company picnic, he don't know how to act. I'm not going to say that, but you already know you can't take him to the company picnic. You couldn't even take him over to your executive boss's Christmas party, because you don't know what he gonna say. Or first of all, here, let me tell you something about being unequally yoked. I'm gonna tell you what that looks like. You go to all of these different events, networking events and all that kind of stuff. He can't work the room. If he doesn't have that flow that you can walk away from him, and I done been in situations, okay, I'm with someone and he know how to work a room. I'm working one side of the room, I look up, he got a whole nother car. That's what I'm talking about. Not you don't know how to work a room and he's standing over there by himself holding up the wall and you feeling guilty like you got to go and try to entertain him. Girl, you better run. I'm just saying, you better run. I've been on here 8 minutes. Let me get into this thing. But anyway, that article just, oof. But I'm just saying, why, if I already know, you already know he doesn't fit into your boss world, but now you done made him a project and you done allowed him into your beast world. Now you got all your passions and your emotions tied up in this thing, so now it's hard for you to get out. But just take it from me, wisdom, I'm what they call a senior program manager, whatever. I've been doing this for almost 25, 30 years. If he's a project, where's the deliverable? Because my experience says that the way this thing is supposed to work, if he's supposed to be a project and you're working to try to make him better or whatever, which is totally impossible. I don't know why we do that, but we do. Especially in our younger years, because we don't know any better. Unfortunately, nobody teaches us that either. So if he's a project, 25 years of being a program manager and such tells me that the time that I put in is going to reap benefit. So I'm going to put a certain amount of hours and resources into this project. At the end, there is a deliverable. There is something coming out of it. When you look at this relationship, there's no reciprocity. And that's my word. But probably since the end of 2017, 2018, I started evaluating all of my relationships. That's why a lot of people you guys used to see around me, you don't see them. Because I woke up one day and I was like, shoot, I'm the only one giving in this thing. Some are easy to get out of and some not so much. Working on it. But look, ladies, that article is so informing. It is so on point. There's so much truth in it. And here's my last point. I'm going to get off of here. Because I feel like talking to y'all today. I've been talking to myself. I need to fix this necklace. It's driving me nuts. It's like not on right or something. Anyway, I'll just do when I get out the car. If I already know he can't roll with me on the professional side, and guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he got to be all exact. That's not what I'm saying. But dang, he got to at least be able to hold a conversation, okay? With somebody other than just you in your bedroom. I'm just saying. So, if you already know that about him, you can't take him to your places that you hang out in because he just don't flow like that. If I can't have him in my boss playground, why would I invite him into my beast playground? He hasn't earned that. Okay? So that's what I was thinking the whole time when I was reading it. I was like, okay, you can't operate with me over here. You can't even flow with me over here because you're a bottle cap. I'm a 32-ounce bottle. I'm gonna rain all over you. You just gonna be soaking wet because you're not gonna be able to handle all of this. Every time you talk to me, I'm just gonna be like, whoosh. Anyway, guys, that was just such an eye-opening article. But the whole time I was thinking about it, I was like, bottle cap, straight up bottle cap. I would never forget that analogy. Sometimes when I'm sitting and I like to people watch, and I'm watching couples and stuff, I'll look at the off, and you can tell she a boss. And you look at him, you can hear their conversation, and I just sit up there and say, girl, bottle cap. Bottle cap, you need to run. Anyway, guys, let me get to this event. I hope I can show it to you. If not, I have to tell it to you later, okay? Have a great day, guys.